Hi everybody, this is RG. Good morning, good morning. It's me waking up in the morning and starting a new day. Praise the Lord for a whole new day, for every day is a precious gift in the sight of the Lord. Let's fill this day with joy and fun, and let's see what goes on. I don't know what's in store on a brand new day. Well, let me get into some better light and show you what I do as I wake up, right? Now that I am in better light, I'm going to start feeding my animals. This is usually what I do in the morning when I first wake up. I have to feed my babies. I got a doggy. I got to feed my doggy dog food. And I'll show you my doggy. There is so precious. That's my dog. Hey, Precious. No. Thank you. Here's my dog, Precious. I'm giving her a treat. Here, Precious, you're a good girl. Here you go. Yeah, take it. Take it. Yeah. You want your treat? Here you go. That's Precious. There's a better video. Go ahead, you can have it. Eat it. Yum, yum, yum. Enjoy your treat, Precious. There you go. Here she is eating her treat. Is she here pretty? She's a Pomeranian. Precious. Yum, yum. You like it? Eat it, go ahead. Next, I'm going to feed her. Hey, CD. That's CD, my cat. And I'm getting ready to feed her now. This is my other cat. This one is, Tigger. Hey, Tigger. How you doing? I gotta feed you, Meow. He's a pretty baby. Well, time to feed her now. Toadies. Isn't he cute? That's Buzz. This is my soft-shell turtle called Pinocchio. As you can see, he's got a big Pinocchio nose. And that's another one of my little friends. I gotta clean out his tank and feed him. How you looking? Hi, Pinocchio. It's Pinocchio. He's got a long neck. Sometimes he'll stretch his neck out real wide. This here's Ollie, my yellow belly slider. Yeah, look at him. He's a big boy. He was a little peanut when I got him. And now he's growing big. Hey there. Look at the baby. Look at the camera. Well, time to take care of them now. My little mousies that I have. Hey, you like my little mousy friends? I got a whole family here having fun. Doing that mousy thing. Now it's time to feed them. I'm going to get ready to show you this. Behind me you'll see the life-size version of my Apollo the life-size version of Apollo the earlier. No battery, okay. Here's the life. Hello. I'm having my cup of coffee now, so I feed my animals. I'm making a big cup of coffee to wake me up and get the day going. I'm going to swim and exercise. This is what I do every morning when I wake up. Then I start working out. And I'm ready to go swimming with my friends. So I'm filming myself in the mirror so you can see my face. Well. Hey everybody, I am home today and I'm glad. After that most out of this world rescue mission, Apollo 13, I'm happy to be home this April 17th on the ground. It's time to celebrate, everybody. All around. Come along with me and let's celebrate this wonderful day. Come on. The most out of this world rescue mission in history. Come on now. Let's have a splashdown day. Everybody, let's say hip hip hooray. I'm so glad to be home today on the earth where I shall stay. Everybody, come with me and say, what a wonderful day to say. I am so glad to be back today. splash time day! It's splash time day! Hip, hip, hooray! I'm home on the ground today! It's splash time day! It's splash time day! And on the ground is where my feet are going to stay! It's splash time! It's splash time! It's splash time day! Everybody, let's all sing and say, what a wonderful day it is to be home on the earth again. Come back from the pool, and the only way I can record myself is in a mirror. I don't have the other kind of selfie phone, but I'm just looking at the mirror, see if my picture's okay. Alright, here you go. Here I am, Rg Jubilee, come back from the pool, had a good splash down. Okay, see you around. There's an animated pictures of my Apollo 13 astronauts that I made. When it was their 25th anniversary, I had this displayed at a park, and I was showing the cartoon, the Apollo 13, The Legacy Lives On. As you can see, it's one of my creations. I animated them and motorized them, painted them, and got them to move. Okay, that's my boss.
And we're gonna finally get out of this stupid water. Yeah, so we'll be out of this tin can. Here comes the recovery ship. Now, let's get Fred Hayes up first. And here's Fred Hayes going up. Yay! We got Fred Hayes and he's doing fine. Come on, Mr. Swaggart. The big stuff is up. And Hayes looks fine. Now let's get Commander Jim Lovell. Yeah! Whew, I'm home. Finally home. Yay! Apollo 13 is up and on.
Captain, when I spoke to you on the phone, you said that you regretted that you were unable to complete your mission. I hereby declare that this was a successful mission. From the start, the exploration of space has been hazardous adventure. The voyage of Apollo 13 dramatized its risks. The men of Apollo 13, by their poise, is the spirit that built America.
I love you, Daddy.
Jeffrey, I love you too. And I'm glad to be home. I thank the Lord for sparing my life.
Well, here I am doing a live video on YouTube, as I'm going to show what I do during the day. This is what I do. One of the things I do is I'm making animatronics for all my people on YouTube and see how I do it. Let's go see them. Okay, let me go on this and put on this. Okay, I just have to do what I have to do. Okay, I was just setting up my video. Hi there, everybody. At last, you asked for animatronics, and I'm going to show you animatronics this time, okay? Also, at the same time as I'm recording this tip, so, I'm showing you how I make the animatronics. This here is an animatronic. This is the way I make the rocket fire. This is how I made the expensive cheese. This is how I made all of them. And I got a dog in the background. It's for a bar. Quite all along, and then when I'm on this, it's a bar. Well, that's my dog for you. There with the noise. This here is how what it looks like with no clothes. This is the mount movement. There's a servo inside. Don't think it shows on this sheet. I am trying to record at the same time. And this servo sheet gets the same way. There we go. I'm recording and I'm recording. I'm doing two recordings at the same time. This is the first time I did this. I'm doing a recording for a video, and I'm doing a recording for you guys. So I'm trying to do both things at the same time. Let's see how this works, right? Hi everybody, how you doing? Yep, doing animatronics today, and I'm going to show you how I do it. This is a skeleton of how I do the Chuck E. Cheese. This one has showing you how it's done. Now, see on the head here, I got the silver motor in the back, moving the mount lever, and this is the head, and then there's another motor in the neck. This one is different than Chuck E. Cheese. This one has a head still. Chuck E. Cheese, I couldn't do a head because his head was too big. Only on small characters you can make a head truck. Sometimes the bigger head makes it too heavy to stay down. And then I have the head turn, the two arms, two separate motors. And then we have the body lean. There's the full animatronic. Now people ask me how I make these, and I'm going to show you how it starts out, okay? Alright, let me show you how I started out, and then I'll show you the singing function. Okay, I'm putting a couple of stuff around. We'll start out with a couple of things. Are you gonna remember plastic soda bottle? I make the face out of those big 2-liter soda bottles, the big gigantic ones, the big ones. You get them in the Dollar Tree, the large sodas. That's what I use for the bodies. And I use small bottles for the heads, put on the size head you want. I use sticks, wood sticks, and dowels to make the legs and everything. And pretty much this is where it starts out. I use wood glue, which is the best glue to hold everything together. And I like to use a lot of wire wrap. I don't use the hot gun glue. Hot gun glue comes apart. If you see my stuff, I make it with wire wrapping. See, I put the wires and I wrap it all around so it stays on. And I screw it in, and I want to make sure they stay together. The hot gun glue after a while comes off. And that's out like this. So, get a couple wood dowels. Cut them for your legs. That makes your legs. That's what I use to make the legs. I get the sculpted clay, and I'll make whatever feet the character is going to have. And I glue them to a base after I bake them. And I make the holes a few dowels can go in so they stand up. Then I would have a cross beam. That'll be the length of the soda bottle. Let's see, I'm going to put that. I'll put a cross beam like a ladder. And that will make where the legs stand on. See? I'll be like that. And I'll put a cross beam on the bottom, like this. I put a notch where the motor is going to go. It's just tie the wire. So this is going to be on the bottom. This is going to be on the top. These are pretty much glued this way, see? Kind of like a ladder. I'll show it in the other videos, so I'm going to try to get in both videos. So it looks like this. And then I put the foot beam. After I glue those together, it will look like this, see? I put that beam that has a notch here where the motor's going to hook onto. The top beam I put here. Now this is tubing. I get these tubes. If anybody has a doggy, you know those little doggy bags that come with these little tubes, you know, the bags wrapped around? So I put the hollow tube. I put that on the top. But I glue paper with the glue around it so it can glue on with attached to the wood. The paper will attach. If you glue this on here, the plastic will come off. So I wrap it with paper so it stays on and it's nice and secure. Now, you can it depends on which one you want your toy to pivot. Then you will make a pivot bar. And if you want your toy and its body to pivot back and forth like this one does, back and forth, you will put your tube straight across. But if you want it to sway back and forth this way, like from side to side, you would put your tube in this angle. Crisscross it this way. You won't have it here, you will have it this way. So that the pivot point will be this way. Depends on which way you want your character to move. You put the pivot point in the front for it to go back and forth this way, or if you want it to go that way, you like this, you go straight. If you want it to go like this, you go like that. Depends on which way you want your guys to move. This piece here goes in the front. This will be the front of your platform. And then I use these little hobby motors, these little hobby servos. I get these at Robot Shop. These little hobby servo motors. See this? I put a horn, the horn, it comes with a set of horns, depending on which one you want to use to make the movement. And then I'm going to show in the video that I'm recording. The video I created afterwards. See, that's what the motor looks like. That's what the motor looks like. I'm doing two things, as you can see. I'm trying to do two things at the same time. See? And then the motor on the doll. See, there's also another platform I get another board. A little tiny piece that I would cut out. A short one. Just a little long one. But I would use a short one. The motor will go like this. Like this. I'm going to see how I did it. Hold a second. I'm looking at my diagram. I'm going backwards. You know what it is? In camera, everything is reversed. And when you're dyslexic, oh yeah, there's a board, a small piece of board out here, not this long, a little shorter, that would help support the motor. And your servo motor should go this way. You want to put your servo motor, I usually put wire wrap on it. And so when this horn goes up back and forth this way, it will pull the body back and forth. Now, if you want it to go up back and forth, it will go this way. Now, if you want to sway back and forth, then you would put the servo motor this way in the center. And I usually put one wire on both sides of the body so it will make it pivot back and forth. That's when you put your pivot point in this direction. You do the motor in the same direction as you're doing the pivot to make it move. Hope you understand what I'm showing you. I'll put it up close so you know what I'm talking about. This is for side to side. This way is for this way. Not just for. That's how you do this assembly. Then you put a rod and wire to the show you. I gotta put the tack to show you how it moves after I got it wired here. See that wire coming from the motor, from the servo, goes into the body here. This here, as the servo moves, it pulls the body back and forth. Okay, let's see if we can see what it does. That's what makes the body swing. Then I put two wires, like wrap wire around to put the arms on these two horns. I hold the arms in, and there's wire arms. And I screw the servos on each side to make arms. Now, if you want to do a character like Billy Bob with a guitar, you will put one servo in the center here. I put your guitar and make this arm or nothing. And we go up and down, pass it to the guitar, and I can make that arm move, and then this arm is running. This character here, I'm going to make the two arms move. Now, let me show you how I do the head, this spout thing. So that's how you make your leg portion. How you do your main body. How you do your main body. How you do your main body. I'm very sure about here. Later I'm going to read the comments. Try to do the other video at the same time. Now, to make them out, you will get yourself another one of those doggy bone things. Now, if you don't have a doggy, and your neighbor don't have a doggy, and you don't use those doggy bags, you can also use the barrel from one of those throwaway pens and cut it down. Anything that a dowel will go through. What you want to do, you want to make sure your dowel goes through here. You got to see them. Now, what I would do is I'll get like a tongue compressor, cut one like in half, make it a tongue, and of course wrap this with paper with a glue, so you can glue it onto the tongue, the lever, so you can have your mouth going up and down, you see? That's how your mouth will move. Now let me show you how that works, guys, and let me show that, how you make the mouth movement. See? That's how you make the mouth move. Okay, now, I'm trying to show you the best I can. I wish I had better cameras that you could zoom in and zoom out. And somebody filming this for me, but I'm by myself. So see how it is. That's how pieces of wood. That's how they all start out. Let me show you the head assembly when it's all glued together. You've got one set up right here. You get a ring from the soda bar the size of the head you want. You see, after you glue the tongue to it, you put your dowel inside, and that makes you level for your mouth to move. And then you'll attach your servo motor to the top of the base here. So when the servo moves up and down, your mouth's going to move up and down, you see? I am just the beginning of a head. You can make any head this way. And then you will make your rubber mouth to put on top of this to make the mouth move. Now, I am working on a super frog. Now, this is a big character head. And I'm having a little trouble. Sometimes some heads are big, and I'm going to try and make this as a super frog. You remember super frog in my cartoon? That is what I'm trying to build over here, the super frog. But I think his head is a little too big for this. So I may have to do him a different way. And maybe I'll make this into embryo, because I know people like embryo. So this is either going to be super frog or embryo when I'm done. We'll find out as it goes along. I'll show you in steps to decide what kind of character. As far as I know, that the super frog head is too big. Now, to make your mask of your character, you would want to keep your head small, like the size of a small soda bottle. Because a bigger head is too heavy. Especially if you want to do two motors to make one that makes the head go up and down. A head turn is simple if you do just a head turn. If you want to be complicated, you would want to do some kind of gizmo like this. Now, I just got cardboard and everything. They do sell brackets like this already made. You just have to go to some shops. They sell them in metal. I made them in cardboard, but you can buy these kind of a bracket in metal. I mean, plastic or metal. I'm showing this on my video too. See how the neck is done? Okay. I'm trying to show it the best I can. Bear with me. I'm trying to show it on the computer but show to you guys, my beautiful friends out there. Hi everybody on YouTube land. See, this is what I do, everybody. I'm on these live videos, and you're watching me make a live video right now. This other video is going someplace else. I'm doing two different things, as you can see. Yeah, she's a kid of many traits. And I'm super frog. I was a pollywog and then a polyfrog. Now I'm going to be an animatronic. Ribbit. Now, me make super frog as a rubber head, as you can see here. I first sculptured this out of clay. Then I make a plaster mold, and I pour the latex liquid rubber in it. And after it dries, I paint it up. I like mixing the paint, the dye, the paint. I put the the acrylic paint inside the rubber too to make the main color. So I did this in yellow rubber. Sometimes when you add the latex paint into your latex rubber, it helps your latex last longer. It doesn't decay as fast. So one of my hints I've learned from the years that I've been working with latex. And then you paint it. And then also, it doesn't crack. Now, I use the gloss paint on latex. That shiny gloss paint. That paint, the acrylic gloss paint, is the best paint on latex. If it stays on, it doesn't crumble and peel. If you use the other one, it may peel off and crack. I've learned that too. They also used to have a latex paint on plastic also. That's even better. Also, a rhino paint. Whatever you can find that's good, that's what I use. But I use the shiny stuff, and I use the paint that makes the paint plastic. And I have to shake this thing now. There we go. Okay. Is everybody following me by now? Am I going too fast? I am trying to, there's so many crazy things happening on this computer then. Okay. Alright. I'm going to move on this side of the way. I use a bigger bottle to do the head for the larger head. On larger heads, it's been a little more complicated. I'm having a hard time fitting this mask. I've been trying to do it all day, and sometimes these things can take a whole day, or sometimes it can take you a week to set the thing right to get the mount movement. One thing you need before you do animatronics, patience. It takes a lot of time. Don't first succeed, just keep trying until you get it. Don't feel bad if you can't do it the first try. Just keep trying. You know how many times I made things before I made something come out and work? Yeah, you just have to keep trying until you get the way you want. You may not make the perfect one the first time. And it is a kind of a costly project. It costs a lot of money to buy all this stuff. That is why people keep asking me, do you sell the animatronics? And I said, you know that I can't sell other people's copyrights without their permission. Now, Aaron gives me permission to sell things, but I gotta give him half the profit. Me and do that. Me and make a profit on this stuff. So I gotta pay like $300 supplies to make one of these. It costs about $300 to make an animatronic. Between all the motors and the servo controller, all the other stuff that you need, it gets costly. And it depends on what kind of. Now, this is not really a true servo controller. It's one of the test the servos out. Actually, I can only move one servo at a time. I can't really record with it. I'm trying to figure out something I can buy that is simple for me to operate. A lot of those Arduino boards and stuff. You gotta be a mathematician. I'm not too good at math. I'm dyslexic, so I need to find something simple. I've been looking for years. That part, you guys with the controlling have to figure that out. Maybe if anybody out there knows, maybe they can do a video and show me how to program these things. So I can make all the motors move at one time in synchronization. That would really work beautiful if I could only get them all to do that. But the only thing I can do is move one motor at a time. So I'm going to show you how this works. I got to set it up and show you. First, I need a little bit of drink. Just have to make sure I get all my wires here. And I'm hoping my other computer is recording my audio right. Because I'm doing it on the other computer that does it really. Okay, and the other computer is going to control this character. So I'm going to set this up so it's in the both screen. And you see my character? Okay. This is my circuit board that I'm using right now. And I got all the servos connected. I got extra servo connectors on here for other ones too. And I have everything all plugged in. I'm just trying to keep all the wires separated. I got the head and the body. So see all this wiring you have to do? Yeah. Okay, so I got the servo board all connected. I got the thing there. I gotta go turn on my program. This over. Use this over. Now plug in the servo. Oops, can't move. Makes me jump all the time. You saw the way that jumped when I turned it on? That means all the motors are all set in the position, in the center position. That's one thing when you make a character too. You got to set all your servos in the center position. So that when you turn it on, it stays right. And all I do is I make sure I got them all centered right. Now I have to activate the motor, so I'm going to activate the mount movement. I'm going to go to servo. Yeah, I have to count it. So I got to see it. Hold on a second. I got to look for the number. I'm looking on the other computer. If you have a computer, here we go. This here, now this is the mount movement. So I'm going to, I choose the servo for the mount. It's got 8 servos. Yeah. Now I have a thing on here that says engage. So the servo on this mount is going to move. See the mount movement? I'm going to try to move the lever and see what happens. So it's engage. See it move? And there's my mount. See it moving? Hi there. I need a face. Do you have a face for me? I need a face. Anybody got a face for me? I need a face. And that's how I get the mouth to move. See how it works? I'm going to show it how you have the motors working. See it? Maybe this head needs to be a better angle. See the motor's going. Try and get an angle so you can see it. See it moving? Okay, better angle. There you go. See it moving its mouth? See it moving? Hi. Let me show it on the other computer. On the other one. Moving the mouse. See the servo's moving the mouse up and down. That's how the mouse moves. Okay, so he's moving his mouth. Mouth movement works. That's how you test the servo out. Now we're going to disengage that motor, that servo, and now I'm going to go to servo number 2. And I'm going to engage this one. This is supposed to be the head turn. Let's see what happens when I turn it on. Woo! See? He moves his head, so he moves his head, or it moves his head. And there's your head turn. Oh, I want a face. When are you going to give me a face? Oh, boy. I got no face. I'm funny looking. I got no face. Somebody give me a face. I need a face. You got a face out there? I need a face. Is that funny? I need a face. No face. And now I'm going to show you head tilt. Head up and down. Engage. Ooh! You. Hi there. I say yes. I need a face. I need a face. You can do the speed, whatever speed you want. You can do a slow speed, fast speed, half speed. Depends on how you program it. The servo set the spot where you turn it on the slider or where you turn the numbers, which I don't know how to do the number properly. But that's how I get it to move. And that's how the heads move. Now, that's the head one. Let me show you another one. Let me just engage that servo. And let's see, servo number. Oh, let's see, that's the same servo? Yeah. Yep, that's the same servo. Okay. Okay, let's disengage that one. And let's do, oh yeah, this is a fun one. Let's get his arms moved. There you go. Here's how I'm moving. Hi there. I have an arm that moves. Yes. I'm in my mat. I'm gonna do bowling. I'm gonna go bowling. See, I know how to play bowl. I'm gonna bowl a ball in the alley now. See, and I'm using wire to make your hand move. Now, if you put your hands on here, you don't want to put too heavy hands. I usually use the when I sculpt your hands for these, I usually use the Crayola Mold Magic, that lightweight clay for the hands, so it's not too much weight on the motor. Or you can use like Chunky Cheese hands, stuffed hands, like that. That's how I make the hands. But on the feet, I use heavy duty silky clay to keep your character firm on a nice wood base. Always works good to glue them down. Now, of course, before you dress a character, you don't want to glue them down. You want to keep it loose until you put the clothes on the character. This I glued so it doesn't fall apart as I'm showing you. I know it'll be a problem. It'll be falling apart or something. Now, when you do glue it down, you're going to have to sew your clothes on the figure in between the legs. That's going to be an extra job, but that's okay. I don't mind. Let's see now. Because I haven't decided what I'm going to make out of this guy yet. It's one of my cartoon characters. I want to make big stuff, but it's not the right shape. Now here's his other arm. Now you can do this arm as a strum arm, or guitar arm, or you can just have him say hi. So that arm is moving up and down, see? Each arm is separate. So you can have each arm programmed to do a different thing. Let me see if it shows me how to move the other one. I think that video showed the arm move. Here you go, the arm. So that's the arm going up and down. After I'm going to show you a dress character too. Now we got the body tilt and the body movement. You see, this is the body back and forth. This is got too much weight. I think what happened, I was playing around with it too much. I think I messed it up a little. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to disengage the motor for a second. Now, when I was you have to have a line just right, or else it won't work right. There we go. Right. Something happened to it. I think it's the wires pulling down on it. It didn't move before better. Sometimes you need to adjust these things. That's the thing you have to do. You got to keep testing these things out. There we go. There's his body set. There you go. Okay, I got it balanced. It wasn't balanced. You have that motor move back and forth. And I was showing you before. I could tape on the edges where the wire is. That was another thing I did too. Sometimes the bottom on the bottom could be flimsy. I use a hard cardboard on the top, and I put a styrofoam card on here, make it heavy. And then it gives you a heavy cardboard. Or you use a thick cardboard box. And then I put a wire ring on the bottom. See, on the bottom here, I put wire to secure the bottom. That's just to be flimsy. This isn't body, so it doesn't go out of shape. And that's how the skeleton of the character works. Now I'm going to show what I like to do a lot of times is sit back after I do all my stuff I do during the whole day. And then after I do it all, I check out my emails and my computer stuff and look around my YouTube channel here. On my little controller here. I look over some things that's going on. And a couple of things I do. I edit my videos, and I work on my cartoons, and what I do. I'm just working out something right now. I'll upload a video. I'm trying to get this movie done and do it right now so you guys can see what I do during the day. Hello. There I am. I'm back in my kitchen. I just went outside before and I noticed my pineapple plants. I say baby pineapple. Please say baby pineapple. Yeah. This is a baby pineapple. There's a doodle on the pizza. He's a pineapple. He's a baby pineapple. How you like a baby pineapple? He's one baby pineapple. Baby pineapple. He's a pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple. Everybody likes a pineapple. Oh, pineapple, pineapple. Everybody likes pineapple. They sound so good. Can't wait to eat the pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple. I like the pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Look at my pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. I got some pineapple, pineapple. You know what I did? I bought a pineapple, and I cut off the top. I put it in my garden, and it grew to maybe some baby ones that seen that little fruit. And the pineapple stuff, I eat, and I cut this top off. I said, that's a hot pineapple. And it's good pineapple. It smells so good. And it's so cute how they grow. I like it. Do you like these? Oh, God's creation is just wonderful. Which is so amazing. What you can grow and do. And God's created some wonderful things. It's just amazing how they grow. Pineapple. I like the pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. We got the pineapple. Yes, taste the good. It's just sweet and juicy. You can cut them up and a little bit of sugar water and then yum, yum, yum. I just had it cute. See, that's cool. Mama swimming. Oh, I don't know. I think the suntan lotion is making my eyes clear. I know you guys see animated characters behind me. I apologize to you. I've shown you that before. I think I don't know if you're in the video now. But, you know who they are. This is Hayes. He's the hazy one. He's definitely the noble. And that's Jack Swagger. See, Jack Swagger here. Now, so I make the animated cartoons on. Since I was 11 years old, I've made cartoons on the Apollo 13 astronaut. And I've been making them ever since. I just celebrated the 50th year anniversary. On my YouTube channel, there are many cartoons I've done on them. And this, of course, is my very first picture. I got it to the Apollo 13 astronaut, so this is only 11 years old. It's kind of young. I can get everywhere I want. And from this picture, from the Great Mission, I'm so amazed at Apollo 13. You know, the Apollo 13 was a modern day miracle, you know. It showed what it can do. See, when the astronauts did all they could do, and mission control did all they were able to do, and the machinery did all it was able to do. That last 10 seconds, the last 2-3 minutes of the mission, when they were coming in for splashdown, when nobody could do anything anymore, the whole world prayed together, united as one, and the Lord heard the prayer, and they got home safe and sound, and the Lord took care of it. And it's really amazing. It's just a modern day miracle of God's grace, and how much love the Lord has for the two boys to get them home. And that inspired me so much ever since I was a kid. And I kind of like these astronauts. And if you saw the real astronauts, as they really were when I was a kid, and the original footage of what they were like, they were the funniest group of astronauts that were in space. That movie Apollo 13 that came out does not show them as they really were. Don't use that movie as what they are, because it's not them. They were funny. Jim Lovell was hilarious. He stay in the middle. And you see what he did. This guy used to pop the reflex down. He used to make those two astronauts jump up and down. And Jim did a show in the jump, so he was do it like a movie broadcaster, and he was showing like Jack Swagger was upside down, and his face is no up but down. I mean, like, they're funny. There's so many funny lines in the movie. I mean, in the no, and there's so many funny lines in them. Yeah, when I say movies, I prefer to my movies many funny lines. When you look at Apollo 13 and Legacy of the Dramas, it's on my channel. I used a lot of their original dialogue and made it funny because it's a cartoon. Cartoons are pretty funny, but I just use a lot of the dialogue that they actually said. Believe it or not, they never said Houston we had a problem. And neither did Gene France say failure is not an option. People are going to be shocked about that, I'm sure. Let me tell you what really happened. Jack Swagget, when he pushed the button to secure the oxygen tank, and of course the wires were there, and that was an accident that happened on the ground. Praise the Lord, that explosion did not happen when they were on the ground as they were taking off. Or they would have exploded, and I would have been wrong. That it happened in the vacuum of space, so there was no oxygen for the fire to spread, or for the explosion to spread. And thanks to the grace of God, they got back home. But Jack Swagget, when the first sound, the first instant of the accident, he was the one that was in the command module. He was alert right away. He said, "We got a problem here." That was the actual line. And it was from Jack Swagget. He said, "We got a problem here." Then Mission Control was so busy figuring out what was going on. They called up again and it's, repeat that. And then Jim Lovell said, "We got a problem. A main beam bus underboat." And of course, Fred Hayes came in and said, "There was a loud bang associated with that cautionary warning there." That's actually the words they said. If you look at the video, the real movie of them, you'll see the real footage. And if they did follow the book of all smooth, they would say there were a lot of funny lines that left out. When Jim said they invented something, it seemed to be oxygen. Later on, he went over to Fred Hayes' window and he wiped the window off and looked out and he said, "The same cloud of junk we had next door." When they boat splashed down into the ocean, he said, "Boys, we're home." And there was another line too, remember with the frozen hot dog? He didn't just go clunk, clunk and look at it and put it in a thing like the movie did. They went clunk, clunk, sounds tasty. He was funny. If you really look at the real Jim Lovell, and in the book it says that. You see, that's what I'm saying, how Hollywood would change history. So don't take Hollywood movies out to be the original fact it's not. And of course, Gene Kranz himself says, "I didn't say failure is not an option, but I like it," he said. He never said that. But, in a way, failure ain't option. If you look at it, it's a scripture. With the Lord, there's no such thing as failure. If you got faith, you're going to achieve what you set out to do. Whatever problem you have, give it to the Lord. And that is, there's a scripture. Fate is not the final, is really what it is. Fate, fate is what, failure is not a final. I think it says. You skipped it, I'm not mistaken. And then they just put that scripture that failure is not an option to be followed. So, just to show you a little bit what history does. I give all praise to the Lord. He created me to create. And I thank the Lord for being able to make this costume for 50 years. And I say so many funny stories. And I'm going to do some of the ones I did in the very beginning. The story, the very first few years of the cartoon, the first 10 years I created the cartoon, I didn't know how to animate. I was learning how to animate during that 10-year cycle. And the first one I did was the alignment. And during that time, I made a lot of stories with the boys, and they were never animated. But I did take one of the old stories from 1970 called Spidey the Fish in the Unseen World, and I animated that one. I'm going to try to animate some of my old stories with the boys. They're doing when I was 11 years old. You know what? I feel happy going back to my childhood. I've been enjoying this. It's what I've been doing during this coronavirus. Let me show you something funny I did. Everybody's got to wear those silly masks all around the place. Why didn't you just turn something that's terrible into something fun? Well, I would make a mask tonight. And I got this white mask that looks glorious. It's a white mask. So I just go to the beach party. My asking Mr. Pizza, if you gotta go outside, with these masks on my face. I decided to stick big stuff on it. Look at it. It does funny. Hey, Houston, I really think I got a problem. I'm stuck on Wolfie's face. So, you can make things happy and make it fun, and that's what I've been doing. I know, we have it a different kind of words. Yeah, this is where the new norm. Go outside, bring the mask with you. Don't forget to take a mask with you wherever you go. It's like taking your keys. You know what? We can still be happy and have a good time. We can grow some pineapples. We can make a beer like yum, yum, yum. Ready to eat. A nice sweet treat. Or we can make funny cartoons on after that. All kinds of things. And also, I make animatronics, so I'm just making, I showed on the video, making animatronics. Let's see. Put a building block place on there. Showing how to do it. Later on in this video, you'll see me showing animatronics. I make these, I'm always creating stuff. I'm gonna make that into embryo. My computer on me because I touched something. That's it. I didn't do anything. I need to shut this off. This is not what I want. Okay. Well, I need to do it. And I also made a movie called Quest for the King, Journey into Paradise, because I work on part 2, which is Return of the King, the Millennium Reign. I got a lot of cartoon work to do. I even make pictures that come to life. This is Jack Survivor, the astronaut. I show on one of my videos how you can make any picture come to life. All you have to do is get a picture of something you like this is Jack Survivor. You won't want to cut up your original picture, just copy it over. I'm going to see the photo. And then I copy it over, and I'll show you on a video on my YouTube channel how I did that. And of course, cut out the head, close up the picture, and then I cut the arm. And the back, I put like a stick mechanism to make it move. And that's how I brought to life. I show you how I do that, how you can do that too. It's a lot of fun. It's a motorized thing like that, how I do that too. The pictures are nice and then the bodies where they have. And I bring it to life. There's all kinds of stuff I like to do. I like to do, this is my slogan. Rosie Graziano is my name. Animation is my game. I like to make things move. I bring good things to life. Well, I hope you enjoy my day that I've been having fun making this video. And this is a day in Rg Jubilee. What I do in my spare time. Believe me, there's a lot of spare time right now. I don't know what's going to happen when we start getting back to the old routine. I'm going to be, how do we know when one day begins or when they end? I've been lazying it up. It's like a vacation, a never-ending vacation. So you have to make do the best you have. I know it's a struggle to try and make ends meet financially, and it's a struggle for those who have families and kids. You know what? If you look to the Lord, He's a main supplier. He'll supply you every need if you've got faith. The say these astronauts get back home safe and sound by the power of prayer. He'll help us through this pandemic. Just have faith. All things will work great. Remember, failure is not an option. Like you said, don't think of this pandemic as a failure. We're gonna persevere with the help of the Lord. We'll make it true. Well, this is Rg Jubilee saying bye for now. And I hope you enjoyed my video. See you around. Bye.